Sorry about that. Realized I didn't have a drink. Nice drink out of my prancing pony mug. I love that mug. I was got it for Valentine's Day a long time ago. But hello, it is I, the Red Toucan, and we are here in Dragon Age. First thing I also want to go ahead and say, guys, up above, as you can see, this one isn't sponsored. I already did my sponsored streams, but I still have my code open, and so I still like to let people know. It still helps me out, and it's still open. If you go to HelloFresh.com and use that code POGSE840, or use my link, which my bot will drop here in a bit, or if you're doing this on the computer, you can scroll down to my HelloFresh panel. It'll take you right using my link. Just click on that, and sign up for HelloFresh. As you can see, 16 free meals, 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes. It really helps. But I think we were in the middle before I had to quit. I was going to talk to everyone. We got Alistair's party quest. We did Liliana's. We'll still talk to her to see if there's anything else. We did Sten's. We got his sword. Shales is returning to his tag, which I think, to be honest with you, I keep talking to him, but I think it only starts when you after you do the Dwarves of Orzammar. I'm not going to spoil the story just in case anybody's not seen the Dwarves of Orzammar. Your dad. Do funky dad. Oh, I love Game Grumps. I love them. I love the grumps of game. She'll talk to Wynn, though.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an
Except he wasn't really
my blood turned to ice.
an abomination.
It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling you.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
I mean, gosh, I'm a Grey Warden, so nightmares are kind of a thing as it is, but not just that, as he watches his entire family get slaughtered, and now he sees the darkspawn monsters that he has to fight every single day, and demons. So I would say I'm surprised if my character can even sleep, period. So the only way to get rid of an abomination is to kill it. You have doubts, actually.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Arl Howe, massacre my family. Doug can help me escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
I'm the son of Bryce Kuzlin, Terran of High.
You are the last of the Kuslans? I had no idea. My lord?
I'm just a reward now.
Yes, I suppose so. You can no longer have a title, can you? But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Hello there.
Ginger Shrimpy, what is going on, man? How are you? How are you? Just my ass down at the fall.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to
Hey, what's going on, man? We're playing some
It will be all right. You were chosen.
Some Dragon
You
Age.
survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a Grey
you have a lot of questions. Means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden...
You're so close to being an affiliate?
Others,
is what you mean?
serving all people, whether
We were trying to get you there. We were really trying to get you there. I don't quite understand.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian.
Sweet. Well, I'm so glad we're getting you there, man. We always lurk every time you're up. Always, always, always. I also lurk on your brother as well to make sure, you know. I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Oh, is he? I'm so sorry. Let me lurk. Let me lurk in your brother's stream. I just didn't even check to see who was up. Just kind of went on in and went on. Okay. Let me pull him up real quick. Come on. Load me some people. Yes, there we go. He's playing some League of Legends. We'll pull him up. There we go. Got him. Thanks, Trippy. Yeah, it's a really awesome sponsorship. I really like it. That's why I kind of went for it as well with HelloFresh. It's really cool, man. You should give them a shot. Actually, you should give them a look. They're definitely really cool. That's why I kind of went with it, because me and Caitlin actually did HelloFresh before I got sponsored by them. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I was like, oh yeah. When they offered it, I was like, oh yeah. See, there it is. Boom. There's the link. Yep. Link there. Code above. Panel down below. Boom, 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 boom. 3 places. So in a way, having power combines you. Need kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power,
but I also
and strength,
have a merch store. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. I think the merch bot will pop in here in a second. Normally I would just go ahead and put in exclamation point merch, but usually when the HelloFresh bot comes in and does that, the merch bot is not far behind. So we have a merch line, and Caitlin has worked really hard making logos for that merch store. You know more about.
Well, she's hardly discreet. The way she looks at you, it's as though she's completely forgotten there's anything of you above the waist.
That's part of her charm.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. She is a cunning woman, a Maleficar. She will use you for her own ends.
I think that's none of your business. No, I trust Morgan.
I am telling you what I see and what my instincts tell me. And even if the feelings you share are genuine, this affair may not be the best thing for either of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my life.
Love is ultimately selfish.
Ooh.
It demands that one
Win. There it is. There, merch bot. Boo, 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 boo. Whoop, whoop.
To the exclusion of all else.
The merch store is live. Live. It is not a liar now. The merch line is live.
Saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
You know what? I'm going to say this.
I apologize if I've offended. I was just trying to point out why this affair may be a bad idea.
Can handle whatever. I'm not giving up what we have.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
She's a little rude. That was a little... Are you feeling better now?
Oh, Yes, and thank you for asking.
That was a
I'm
little
feeling
out
much
of
better
place
today.
and uncalled for and not your business. Sorry. Well, you were just tired then.
I
Like,
suppose I must be. What's on your mind?
I'm just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know. It's just everyone expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much.
Sorry about that, guys. Looks like I'm getting some.
Thank you.
Wait, getting a
for
text
having the
message.
courage to continue to fight.
Oh, looks like it's from my sister. I'll have to look. I'll have to. Okay, I don't know what they've got going on, but I'll look at that later. It looks like they got a whole. They sent me a bunch of screenshots and stuff like that. Looks like a vacation home that they're wanting to rent out for a holiday. We'll look at that later. I'll be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Oh, not Steve, not Matt, not Steve Aoki, not Matt Aoki. What's going on, man? You have raided. Oh, you crazy person. Oh, and he brought my wife. Oh, why'd you have to bring her? Well, I guess everybody else is fine though. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Judy Boom. Hello, welcome, Judy Boom. Steve Aoki.
Oh,
The not Steve. You kind sir. Thank you for coming. Oh, it is going good, man. We'll keep it going. It is going good. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, kind sir. You awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty foodie. That's pretty fitting, isn't it, Judy Booty? Judy Boom. Judy Booty Booty Boom. Judy Boom Boom. Booty Boom. Booty June. I know they were more respected in the old days.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins.
It almost sounds like I'm
was
saying
enough
it,
to
even though it's like a
rouse
generic
weary
one.
heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected. But they also
Yes. Some Dragon Age Origins. I thought, well, everyone's out here playing Lost Ark. I'm here playing Origins. Yay! I love it. Does the story have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
Well, you're old enough to be my grandmother.
Yes, there are griffins in this story. Of life for months, and the armies of the kings had amassed for one last stand as the sun burst through the clouds that boiled
gosh, I
and
love this game.
churned in the
I love
dark
this game.
sky above. It illuminated a
You can pretty much
vast
guarantee, well, everybody else is
sea
playing focused on one game. You'll catch me playing a game that is pretty old and
when courage seemed to fail,
not
all
altogether
lost to
common
death and
anymore to
despair,
be played.
that the Grey Wardens came. They
Except
arrived
I
with the
do
beating of
sometimes
wings like
do
mighty
24-hour
war
streams of the
drums
newest
and
game
stood
on a
before the
release.
armies of men.
I did a 24-hour stream of the release of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream on Elden Ring. I'm really, really excited about that. Really excited. Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story.
Just keep bringing it up. Griffins? Yeah. Yeah, tune in for that, Judy Boom.
Judy Boom makes me think of Judy Bloom, like the author. The kids' books.
And held that line until the
Judy B. Jones.
was dead.
I'm not saying go buy anything, but definitely go check out that merch store from that bot that just popped up, because Caitlin, my beautiful wife, the Timber Fox, who's sitting right next to me, has designed all the logos of that. So,
Can I get a higher?
oh yeah!
And none of their blood had been spilled.
I also got a few more in there.
Weird, this says null, but
You were
I thought
observant. This
Ginger
is a tale
Shrimpy was
about
the one that
no
did that.
battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all.
oh,
They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People
Definitely just look at them. I said you don't have to buy anything,
nothing.
but
I just want you to look at it. Just
yeah, just
see how
see
neat
the
they
stuff.
Are.
Yeah, absolutely. Which I do see with Shrimpy being a sub, you actually get a discount if you did want to buy anything. Oh.
What's on your mind?
I worked really hard on it.
Yeah, the normal logo. That's like I do want to do a generic one, but if you guys know, I also have YouTube. You can do. Can you go ahead and do exclamation point YouTube? At my YouTube channel, we have 2 streams. We have a cow stream. We would notice we got a niche. Okay, that not everybody, all of our streamer friends don't have. We're a farm here. What'd you do?
I put exclamation point YouTube and then hit enter.
Did it not log in? I just go to login. Go to login up top. Just go ahead and log in. Looks like it. Sorry, looks like it logged me out of Twitch, which is weird because I'm alive. Come on, guys. Stop joshing me, dude. Dude, stop. Oh, sick, dude. Sick.
Imagine touching the toucan beard.
Oh. You shall get it. Of course, that's when Swaley comes in.
You want a freebie? Oh.
They can't see that.
Well, they can't see the freebie then.
Weird.
Because I did what you asked.
And now you can do it. Should work now.
Just have to click it.
There we go. Yeah, there's the YouTube.
3 rubs and you get it.
We found our... we found a niche, which is that since we are a farm, we have farm animals that not everybody gets to see. So a lot of my channel points are bringing animals onto the stream. We have a cow stream and a duck stream. And so we found out everybody's favorite is chicken is Bruce, so we made a Bruce t-shirt. Caitlin is working on a duck t-shirt for not Steve. And we're probably going to get a Waffles, which is the cow. We had a baby cow in our basement. Baby calf, little heifer. She was in our basement because it was cold outside. And we had to heat her up with a hairdryer and some heaters and towels and blankets and stuff. We had a video of that on YouTube and also a video of our new ducks. Licks, Mallory, and Daffy. So they're all on there. So give them a shot. But we're going to have some... We're eventually going to have a duck t-shirt and a Waffles t-shirt. So, give it a shot. Give it a looky. Give you a looky, Lou. Check them out. Then we also have the generic one. Yeah, Duckies. There is going to be a Duckies t-shirt. You asked, and we will do... Caitlin and I have actually decided what we're going to do is we're probably going to make like a bunch of t-shirt designs. Like, just make a bunch of t-shirt designs. And that's just going to be like a... Kind of like a generic thing. To where it's like we just have a bunch of t-shirts, and then if somebody wanted that on another item in that merch store, that she can take that from that t-shirt design, edit it to be a specific way, and we can, crop and do what needs to be done to get it onto another. Because every different piece of merch on there requires a different size file, so it makes it a little bit different. You want to be the first purchase? Well, you gotta get my wife to hurry up on that one then. There is, if you buy something on stream, it does have an alert. Is that it?
Yeah.
She already finished it. Okay, hold on. Let me, just the hype one. That's all I wanted to do.
That's what I had already. And I put a little water under it so it wouldn't look weird in an elongated spot.
You didn't want the lick. You didn't want to put licks above it.
I just kept it the way it was.
Okay, that's fine.
I can change it.
That's fine to me. Oh, duck.
If it's the t-shirt sizes and the sweatshirt.
Okay, so give me a second. Not Steve. We may have a duck t-shirt for you.
If
buddy.
you don't like it, I can make a different one.
We may just have.
I will not feel bad.
We may just have a duck t-shirt for you, buddy.
I won't feel bad at all.
Oh, that's on me now.
I'm gonna go get me a drink.
Come on, hold on. Gonna hurry up and let it go. We may get you a duck t-shirt by the end of this. If I can get my stream elements to do this. Come on. Load for me. Okay, right there. 'Cause I got some still.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had any.
Come on. Load for me, merch store. Load for me. Be kind to me. I'm kind to you. Why aren't you kind to me? As a grandma, I'll leave a little life, won't it?
Stream elements, huh?
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Is it JPEG? It should be like. I'm pretty sure it's a PNG.
Hold on.
I'm not completely stupid.
Sorry, I'm having to upload the file to the t-shirt.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, that make me sad.
You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
Life would be a dream.
Oh.
Life would
A little.
be a dream.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Does it upset
It
you?
made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Did you find anything?
I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
That made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest, but we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
All right.
There it is.
The duck t-shirt
It's the last one on the list.
is live. Not Steve has got his wish. Boom! It's a Hype Licks the Duck t-shirt. 'Tis live! All this happiness. I suppose priests have a lot to get
The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you.
It
That you
flips
can
them.
love your work
I know, I was
and
looking at
find
it.
fulfillment in duty.
I was hoping the glasses
And there is
fit.
joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
Okay.
Doesn't sound healthy.
It isn't healthy to throw yourself at a pack of darkspawn either in order to save the world. So I'd say you're in no position to judge. You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden. Or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice. What's on your mind?
Let me tell you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Why didn't you want to stay at the
The
tower?
circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
But you left the children.
Yes, I did leave them. But if the blight is not stopped, all of them will face suffering greater than what was seen in the tower. The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
And you know your Elgato is gonna have, I mean, like the
It's
bit.
a little bit different.
It's good, yeah. That's gonna be different.
It's working pretty well though. But that thing is a lot different shape
I'm sure
when
you'll
it
be-
hits in there, so I have to
Perhaps.
change
What's on your mind?
Let me tell you something about
I
the
will
circle.
answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces.
Oh my gosh!
But you
Of course he
understand
did.
how I ended up at the circle.
That's
I
so
was brought
cool.
there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Matt. I wanted to do it immediately because he said he was gonna be the first one. I was like, you know what? I really want to see if this alert works. I really like Extreme Elements. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Matt. You're awesome, man. What about your family?
Scribbles
I didn't have a
intensely.
family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found.
You can take
I'll put
mine.
it
His
back in.
wife was kind enough not to send me away, but they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me.
Swaley! What's going on, man?
But one day, I just found his hair on
Swaley sway.
Fortunately, there was a large
Classic
tree
sway
nearby.
to the lee. Classic to the sway to the lee.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What happened when you were over the tower?
I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
What was life like in
I
the
would
tower?
be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
Yeah, but just like we said, Matt, if you really like that logo or you want us to change anything at all,
Or you want anything else?
if you want that on anything, you know, like if you wanted it on a hoodie, you want it on a tank top, you want it on a mug, a mouse pad, you can have it on anything. Obviously, the artist sitting right next to me. So
I'll do whatever you want.
she'll edit.
Spit on me.
Scum me scum. Oh, wait, we call him Daddy, right? He said we can call him whenever he wants. Daddy? Daddy? At least you learned the dangers of magic from the circle.
Without the circle and my mentors,
Daddy?
I would not have been where I am today.
Daddy
There
Steve?
was
Daddy
joy
not
in
Steve?
life at the circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower,
What are you trying to do?
and I loved it.
Confused?
I'm just trying to get started.
Oh, that's gonna say 0 because you
Well,
like
yeah. I'm
that's
surprised that's there.
that does that
Oh, that's
does
what I just did.
yeah, that says 0 because like that's everything that's happened since you got on Steam Elements.
Yeah.
So like mine says like 10 followers or something, even though I got like 117 or something. So and you just kind of scroll down and do what you want. Looks like a lot, but go to the revenue. That's where the merch store is and the
It's also right here, I guess.
yeah. Judy
How did
Boom.
you start up the bots and stuff? Oh, Judy.
What's on your mind?
Judy
Oh
Boom.
yeah, I forgot she.
I will answer to the
Oh, okay, so that's it. That's the last of that. So let's. I think everyone's got
What say
some
you?
answers to questions.
By all means. What say you? Again? I'm game.
Nope. Okay, so that's nothing there. So Liana,
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Alright.
just want to talk about what happened today.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
What about?
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me to control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Sometimes people surprise
I
you.
knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
There we go. You said the maker wanted you to
I
leave.
could have been wrong about the Maker. I know you doubt me sometimes. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just tell myself he's there to console myself, to know there's someone watching out for me, to know I'm not alone.
You're not alone, Liana.
But I was alone and desperate when I fled to Ferelden. I went to the only place I knew would take me. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. Even now, I feel some regret at not ending her life in order to protect my own.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Isn't there? It's the first step down this dark path. First thought, then action.
But also,
What we did,
you guys can tell from the bot
what
and
we've
above me,
done.
right above the chat
Hunted
bar.
men down, killed them.
Give my link to HelloFresh a try if you guys don't already have it.
And this scares me.
If you guys haven't seen it or given it a shot, at least click the link. Not saying do it, not saying go ahead and do it, but at least give it a look. If you've never seen it or heard about it, definitely give it a look-see-loo. Definitely helps me out if you use my link though. If you do guys end up deciding to get it, and you guys decide, you know what, this really seems like something I want to do. It's really cool. I like it. It's actually very inexpensive, and especially me, you know, if you guys use my code, it's also a really big discount, like half off, almost like full blown half off. Definitely give it a shot. Caitlin and I love ours. Marjolaine chose who she became, so can you use my link in that chat or use the code above at hellofresh.com and it'll just give it a look. Go to hellofresh.com and just give it a look. Give you a look-see-loo and you decide it. You know what? This seems cool. These are really good dishes, stuff. It is a crazy good deal. It's like half. It is full-blown half off. Like, gosh, because I think you can get 6 meals for 2 people. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kaylin's setting up her merch line and she showed me how much. You can get like 6 meals and for 2 people, and it was like $44. And that makes $44 may seem like a lot, but it's 2 for 2 people. That's 12 meals for $44. It's like less than $4 a meal. I don't know if you guys know, like free shipping, free everything, 4 meals for 6 people. I mean, like, no, 6 meals for 2 people. Mix it up. Less than $4 a meal. You can't even get that at Go. I cook something at home spending more than $4 a meal. So, yeah, it's actually really good. And they're good food, too. Like, A+ food. Love to change your to help others, that means
Do
something.
you really think so? Hearing you say that gives me comfort.
But using my
I'd like
code
to be alone for now.
gets you that
I have
deal,
many things to consider.
and
Thank you for listening.
really helps me out, actually. So,
She's She's a lucky girl, Morrigan.
How's she lucky?
She caught your eye. Though looking at her, it is not difficult to see why.
She's very beautiful.
Well, I want you to know I am happy for you. You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
It is quite
I
remarkable.
do
Yeah.
not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Why do you revere Andraste?
Why shouldn't I? I don't understand.
We don't need Andraste if the Maker speaks to you.
I will see what you are saying. If the Maker has not truly abandoned us, why would Andraste need to intercede with the Maker on our behalf?
Yay, Matt joined the Pokemon community game. Yay! You can start doing stuff
I
with this.
revere her because
Doing
she's
stuff.
the Maker's divine
Matt,
bride.
do
I
it.
do not have any other explanation.
You should examine. All right. Let's go anyway.
You are right. Our demon is running out of time as we speak.
Not really. I think you're a
I
little
know
behind.
that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to.
Of course.
What will you do when this all's all?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I'd like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
I would love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait. I know that look. You have something. Of course.
I wonder if some rumors about Orlesian
There
spies.
are many rumors about spies, Orlesian or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly?
You say we'll do almost anything to achieve your
I
goals.
admit I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do. So do you. So does everybody. Sometimes we must do terrible things.
Are you
to
excited
get what we
about
want.
setting up your merch
If it
store
is
and everything
any
like that?
It is
consolation,
very
I
cool.
always try to use non-violent means to achieve my ends.
What sort of non-violent
Some
means?
bards rely on torture to get what they want. It works effectively, as many will bend under the threat of bodily harm. But there are better ways, more subtle and kind. You will be surprised how easily a person will open up to you, even if all you offer is a listening ear. People respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited.
This is better than
You
violence.
don't think it is? I took what I wanted from them, leaving them none the wiser and unharmed. It is a game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well.
You thought it was a
Isn't
game?
it? Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is and becoming her. Master the game, and no one can resist you.
How does this help you kill Dark? How does this help us kill Darkspawn again?
Well, it doesn't really. I see your point. We will slay this darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late and there is much to be done. I know that look. You? Of course.
You're a traveling myth.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to... Which one? It will come to you soon.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so she has nothing left. Okay, we're gonna do Alistair's mission. What does Sten have to say?
What is your wish, Kadan?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
You fine?
So put, no one has a place here.
Oh, I've already seen this.
Very well. Speak then.
What's enough?
Then I suggest we move on.
All right, let's go.
As you
That's it. What if Shale has the mission? Just want to make sure everybody's got.
It speaks. It doesn't have.
No, let's go. Oh, that's that. Okay, so far we're good. We are good to go. Oh, Dassy says it.
So, full of questions.
Do you really
are
want your mother
I
dead?
can see why you might ask this, despite knowing the fate that she has in store for me. The truth is that no, under normal circumstances, of course, I would not turn against my mother so. For all that she is not the picture of maternal love, I mean her no ill will. But Flemeth herself taught me long ago, once you know your enemy, strike quickly and without mercy. Were our positions reversed, she would no doubt do exactly the same.
What if this is a misunderstanding?
I know my mother well. I knew from the moment I read that tome that this is what she had intended from the start. Old questions were suddenly answered. You can have doubt if you wish. I have none.
I agree with you. This
Good. Then please, end this way. So, full of possibly, if I had the... We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay. That's it. Okay. There's nothing left for anybody. So let's just go straight to... Let's see, what missions do we have? I think we're done. Strange scrolls. Okay, so I can't do anything with there. Alistair's family and Voluminous Grimoire. Okay, I'm gonna go to dinner room first, because it's gonna be a lot easier to do that first. Because trust me, Flemeth is not an easy fight. We're going to go ahead. I'm just gonna go bring these people just because. Lead Alistair for dinner room, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna switch out Alistair for Shale, and then because you gotta have Win, because I gotta have a mage in my party. Because she's a spirit healer, so it'll help. What are going on here?
I'm sensing more darkness.
Boom! My dog is just laying, relaxed. Let's walk around with him for a second. Get some traps if there's any.
Really?
Oh yeah, that could be your main logo. Oh, everything.
Do you think it looks fine with the background being hollow? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Get all this loot. And that's that. Okay, so that's it. I'm just gonna leave this place now. And go on to dinner room! Oh, so I have to go this way. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
I may end up buying this one.
The hoodie?
Mm-hmm. You know me and my sweatshirts.
Yeah.
I fell. For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
That was the whole reason we did this place, is because more story about Win. Not really Win's story. I mean, it's not really Win's mission. She does also have a mission, a companion mission, but not quite the same.
All men are the work of our men. Nice to see you again.
Found these scrolls in a Devinter room.
Really?
Deep roads. Oh, wait, I didn't find the one in... Oh, and I also forgot to do the... Oh, okay. Where's Amar? What? I don't have enough garnet. Pretty almost positive. Yeah, I have 7 garnet. I have like... I have like... 4 love letters? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay, so that's gonna be a while. Yep, Drake scale armor, Dragon scale armor. Okay, well. Someone to give the friend of Red Ginny to.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Let's do that.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth, listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
I didn't think this was a good idea. It's hardly Alistair's fault, isn't it?
And who in the maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden, too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Well, Donna, Alistair came here hoping to find his fit.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away,
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But, brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can. Speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
Oh, I love that.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Sorry it turned out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Oh.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that. That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well, now that that's out of the way, ask away.
I had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. There I was, enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight. Ask away. Of course.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
That's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like
We end
it
up
was
buying
too
everything
late by
for me.
then. How do you just tell someone?
Did you already buy one?
No.
Okay.
I'm just making it. It's all fun. Look at that cut. Isn't that cool?
I do want a red toucan hoodie.
Yes, well.
If I get one, you can
I
get. I
suppose
mean, we only get
possibly
one.
kind of
How does that
like
sound?
not knowing. They treat me differently.
Or I was gonna say,
I
like,
become the bastard prince to them.
you can get a hoodie.
Just
We can both get hoodies,
I know that
but
must sound
also get
stupid,
T-shirts
but
because then you can
I
actually wear a
fought for
T-shirt
it
on
my
stream.
entire life. I never wanted it. I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
Refresh your page. Sometimes it does this. If it doesn't go past that point, refresh your page. Give it a second. There it goes. Yep. Holy quinoa.
Hello? Have you met me? I'm no leader of men.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really want to buy anything because I'm like,
decisions that
you know,
affect the lives of others. That
not yet.
just isn't me.
We just made it.
And now Arleman
You know.
plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Apology accepted.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go. Ask away. Of course. Such as they are.
Well.
About ask away.
Never mind. Okay, that's that. Okay, so let's finish some of these quests. I got a bunch of quests here. So. Oh yeah, Brother Jane TV promised some stuff, a reward and stuff like that.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
It's great news, Brother Jane.
You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this. My own expedition, my own team. I can't wait to get going. Oh, come by and...
What did he give me? Did he give me anything like good? I got a lot of drag scale though. Got a lot of drag scale, that's for sure. Wait, what does he have to give?
Are you wanting me to show my tits?
Yes. Do I have to ask?
Oh, what are you talking about? What is he? What is his mission? What is it about? The Urn of there is no Urn of Sacred Ashes mission. There is no Urn of Sacred Ashes mission. I think it's just glitched out a little bit. Yep, there is no Urn of Sacred Ashes mission. It's just a little glitched, just a smidge. I know, right?
Noise. High five.
My toe really hurts. Don't know why. Really hurts. Why? Thank you, Swaley. That's it. That's all you do. That is all you do. You just give that, and that's it. We're going to give the Drake scale and Dragon scale to Wade. Oh, well, I'm going to go see if there's any missions from. Any Blackstone regulars. I didn't complete any, I don't think.
Maker's Blend.
Nope. Okay. Yep, nothing I can do.
Dwarven crafts.
Dwarven crafts. Straight from Orzammar. Boom, and then we go.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor?
Can you make dragon scale armor?
You have what? Dragon scale? Real dragon scale? Marvelous. Look how it reflects the light. How did you get... No, I don't want to know. Alas, traveler, I must confess I have not the skill. Why, oh Maker, do you torment me? If you find Drake's skill, sir, and if I could practice, then one day, I could make a fine set of armor for you. Oh, there, Master Wade. He does get terribly emotional at times. Come again. Welcome back. You looking for
I'm here
fine
about
armor?
Drake scales.
Of course. He's back! He's back! Have you reconsidered?
That guy hates me. Because Wade likes to spend time and... How much was it?
Cost. I should be paying you. Pay you? I hear nothing of that, Aaron. This is my shop, and working on
beat.
Drake schemes will
I'll
cost
beat.
your least. Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Aaron. Think of it. I'm trying to stop.
I just paid...
You're here about you. I've barely even... Go get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell. Wait it, but he says you want it... Sir.
The guy gets mad because we want everything like I want my stuff. He's like, fuck you. We're going to get those dragon bone gloves. It's better than that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get those. The felon's coat? Well then. Oh my gosh. No wonder that's worth a lot. Oh my gosh. Yvon's the Great. Oh wow. Wow, that's actually a good one. Plus 6 armor. This makes it better than my dragon bone armor. Wow. Wow. The felon's coat was really good too. That's probably one of the best medium, oh, that's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is actually still not, yeah, that's what's funny is that this is one of the best helms in the game. Like with the best tier 7, and the helm Humleys is still better. It's 4.5 armor. So it's still the best in the game. That's what's so interesting. I don't need that, 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 don't need that. Don't need that. Keep private documents because I think
figured out how
You're
to put
here.
color
I've
behind
barely
everything.
even begun and
Oh,
you're
really?
pestering. Go get back to work.
That works. Okay, so we're there. Let's take a look here. I think that's that. Maybe how long does he wait? Maybe we just leave and come back. I think he's done.
You're here. I've bet. Go get back to work.
Oh, very well. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Barry.
Okay. That's done. I think that's it for dinner room. May take some time though. That should be good.
I see we have to smell the flowers and adore the sunshine.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the get shale.
I owe you an explanation.
I'm gonna go ahead and get shale, and I'm gonna go battle Plymouth. So, it's moving quite weird.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
You're standing right here.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back firmly but gently, as a mother would a child eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
So you were never really completely dead.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
The women make the best of that time.
Yes, that we will. What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Are you sure it wasn't evil?
It did not feel evil. I never feared it. In fact, it infused me with soft, strange warmth I never felt before. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
So the Spirit of Fate is your personal
I
protector?
don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I can't believe you're spinning in here on the
I
road.
will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
Hold it up.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help. What's on your mind?
Is there anything we could do to cure
Kill
you?
me. What, am I sick now?
In a sense.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led?
I really want
If you can look back on everything
a
and say,
case for my
yes, I am content.
phone.
It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we? What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life. Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as...
This is her
to a
quest.
lad,
This
a
is her
Naren.
companion
He
quest.
was my first apprentice. And Naren was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
See, that was my dribble.
What a Naren needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
What did she think?
Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened in here?
Naren ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant.
What?
He was a child,
It
14
didn't
at
cut
the
off
time
the
of his
side of the
leaving.
phone case.
They had his
It
philosophy,
didn't?
No, look,
and
it's
they
like
hunted
coming
him
off
down.
the phone.
Oh. He's dead.
They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
It's not your fault.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate, Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the
The
Dalish.
Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there is a bread.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Yep.
What's on your mind? I will answer.
Okay, so yep, her quest is we're gonna go find an Aaron, and he is still alive. He is still alive. He is in the Brazilian forest. Because he did find the Dalish Elves. We're going to... we'll do that, because the Plymouth fight is going to be a lot. We're going to go ahead and... No, I don't want him. Yeah. The Plymouth fight is going to be a lot. So we're going to go ahead and just straight up go to the Brazilian forest. He's in a small section of it, I think. Maybe? What we got here? Okay. Well, it's a Herlock that is a mage. Is something to do with her spirit healer ability, or? Yeah.
I really think you're done.
Yeah, so that's where her spirit... I don't know how she taught it to the Herlock Omega. I mean, like, how she taught it, but it becomes a class that's available, but her healing ability and revival ability comes from the spirit that's in her. So, yet she was able to teach it and give it to us. So, there is that.
Fight the blight one at a time. So I shall.
Hold on.
That was interesting and draining.
What was that? Did you summon?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little. Well, we can't all be quick-wit McSmartypants now, can we? Apparently, you have the monopoly on cleverness.
And your point being, madam. Yes, I know I'm great, but that's irrelevant. I know where he's at. I think. Well, do I have to talk to somebody else first? Oh, okay. So I think I need to actually talk to the Dalish Elves first. Luckily, they're right here, so I can talk to. Yep. Oh, talk to this guy. Yeah, he's the story keeper.
You did it, outsider.
You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Yes, I believe he did.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. Now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
I love how every time you talk to he's the story keeper, so.
And there are Natisha, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Have you heard about an elf named Anir?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anaren the healer?
You know Anaren?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
Matt, thank you.
I know of only one Anaren.
Yes, thank you so much.
Anaren said that he was from the
Wow,
cities.
you're incredible, Matt. Thank you.
Friends, then.
No, sorry, not Steve. I realize I know your name is Matt, but you didn't give me permission to say your name. You know, I know you said you can call me whatever you want, but I feel bad. So, but it's still gonna be Matt. Not be Matt to me. It feels like it. I like to say everybody's first name, but I feel like it was wrong of me to say it on. I just automatically say it when we're not exactly. It's good for me? Okay. All right. It's good for you then.
If you seek Anaren, you must venture.
I'm kind of the person where it's like,
prefers to be amidst
if
the trees
I
and the animals.
kind of feel like we're friends.
Thank you all so much.
It'd be too bold of me to say. I feel like everybody, in our community is really good friends, and it's like saying your username is like almost feels too formal, If you know someone's first name, like obviously using the username is if that's the only thing you know about them, then yes. But to me, it's like, well, if I know your first name and if you do permission to do it,
become best friends. Yup.
God, Step Brothers. But I'm like, it's almost like a title. It's like Mr. the Red Toucan. So I kind of even have this observation with Xenofox. Where I was like, well, I know your first name, but it's like if I say that, I'd be like, Mrs. Xenofox, milady. So if I know someone's first name, I usually say it. I mean, like I usually call them by that. So makes it easier. Makes it more. I wouldn't say entirely too personal, but it's more like our first name basis. We're not. We're friends. So you talk about the forest.
I know a few tales. You wish?
Yeah, perhaps.
Of course.
Nope, that's it. So, yep, he's in the forest. Okay, so. Yep, he's in the forest. I knew he was, so. Mr. Matthew, you have showed up at the worst time. I'm literally about to end this. Actually, I'm at that point. I'm at 9 o'clock. Mr. Matthew, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I hate that you don't get to be here for more, but this is actually the time that we stop. So I stop at 9 for us, 9 us, but it's 10 o'clock your time. So this is around the time that I always stop. So I'm sorry, man. I hate that, man. I hate that. I really do. So who are you rating? Get Your Mag is online.
Gino's still on.
Oh, we gotta raid Ginger Shrimpy because he's actually live now.
Okay.
But Ginger Shrimpy is a good friend of ours. He actually entered town. Yeah, Mr. Matthew. I think you would love Ginger Shrimpy, Mr. Matthew. So I'm glad to. You're gonna stream in the morning? We'll be there, brother. We'll be there. We will be there. Ginger Shrimpy, I think you would really like him. He's a good friend of ours. We actually know him. Like, we know him here in real life. He's actually... Caitlin went to school with him. And we worked with him, so... Oh, charity stream? Dude, I'm excited for that. We'll be there. We'll be there, brother. Be there. Probably even wear our Mr. Matthew t-shirts that we have for that stream. So we'll be there. be there. But I'm gonna raid Ginger Shrimpy, man, and check him out. What's he playing? League? Okay. All right, we're gonna raid him and 10 a.m. Eastern, so 9 a.m. our time. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You know we'll be there, brother. If I can type right now from a distance. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. 7 viewers? Wow, I didn't realize I had that many. But thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to go ahead and just go and reiterate before I press raid. Up above, if you guys want to give it a shot, I got a link in my description right above Mr. Matthews' link. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code POGSE 85840, or use my link and it'll put you in there. It actually does help me out, but it's a steal. It is a steal right now with the deal that they're doing. Because I, as I said, using my code and everything, you basically get for 6 meals a week for 2 people, $44. That's less than $4 a meal. I can't even cook food for myself here a meal for $4. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's like
Matt gets it. He knows.
Matt gets it. Matt gets it. Matt knows. Yeah, not Steve Aoki. He gets it. He knows. He actually does have. He does have it. So, just give it a shot. I mean, if you guys just all I ask is just go to HelloFresh and just look at it. You know, if you decide, you know
You're about
what.
to raid in 6 seconds.
So, if you guys do that. But other than that, go check out my merch store, which is also right there. Otherwise, yeah. Boom. What's great is that, yeah, I don't know why it does this, but it automatically does this.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay.
Do you like what I put it?